way to Woodville. We're going through Red Wing right now with Grandpa, and he's gonna show me all the old places that he grew up in. Look at all the new houses.
This is all new here. Never was anything like it. And it was never blacktopped, of course. It's been there forever.
Windmill there.
Slow down now, yeah. On the corner here, where the fan is going, I think. Across from it, to the over in here was Marion. No, we're not. Let's see. Where do you go to Baldwin? No. To the left here is where Marion went to school. The next one over, where the car's turning, I'd like to turn there just to show you where Marion lived. Right, the Baptist church where I was married was right there. You should have gone there.
Want me to turn
to the right there. Maybe you could here.
Can I turn it here?
Yeah, this was right here. Was now I'm losing it, but this used to be where we went to shows, but now it's all new, of course. It's a bank here instead of the hall. There used to be a
can't go out.
City Hall.
I can't go out that way.
And then right here, stop a minute. There was a big a store in here, and okay, we'll go over. I don't know if we can get over to the right at all.
Yeah, I can get out over here.
Yeah. And go.
I'm gonna go down Main Street, and I can.
God, this is all foreign to me, and oh.
I go left here.
We might as well go over the road. Yeah, that's all right. Oh yeah, here's Baldwin. Here's where Barks Bakery was, right in here that I worked for. That little, it's just right there with the three windows.
Oh yeah.
Workplace. That's where I used to. Barks Bakery, and Marion used to work not next to that. It's all one-way streets. Way down.
Go straight.
And you go straight, yeah. There's nothing to show you about Marion's place. You couldn't find it. You know, it's gone. Let's keep on it going, I guess. Yeah. Let's see. Creamery Park. The creamery used to be here. If we would go down to here,
Okay.
creamery used to be there. Okay, to the left here. Now, if we go to the left here, this always was a little park here. We go here, and we're going towards Woodville now. We're taking the back road to Woodville.
Okay. That's Woodville.
Huh?
That's a Woodville sign.
Yeah, well, hold it right here a minute.
Okay.
I was wondering if this is where Virginia's parents had their farm, and we came from Woodville. We walked from Woodville, or we drove. But right here might be where Virginia's home was. Turn to the right here anyway. And
that's where Virginia grew up?
not that house, but that was the spot.
Oh.
This was our farm, and we would come. This was the Gullickson farm. However, we'd come, we would walk down and get. And Virginia was just about 3 or 4 years old. I remember sitting there playing the piano. You know?
Yeah.
We'll go ahead, and I'll show you where I was born.
Up here? Okay.
If we were to turn to the left, which we will do coming back, it's going to go, well, yeah. What is that now? It's just a house.
That's a dead end up here.
Yeah. Keep going to the dead end, towards the dead end. There used to be a gravel pit up here. See, now I was born right over in here on the left-hand side. This may be it right here. I think it is.
Okay.
That's the place I was born.
Wow. Is it a completely different house there, though, or?
I can't see it from here, you know, the problem. I can't see good anyway, but coming back, we gotta turn around up here and come square back.
Okay.
We always had to go through water when we got to the bottom here. Now there must be a culvert under there. But to see all these homes down here is all new. Yeah, this is where we would always go through water here. Now it has a bridge over it.
We got a nice park over here.
And we would go now over, let's see, now we're down here, and I would like to go to the right. Oh, wait, now, yeah. Well, I think we would go to the right when we get to the stop sign or whatever they might have up here. Okay, now I gotta get my bearings.
Church
now
Street.
we would go to the right here and follow right around to the left. Oh God, this is all changed. But that was a half mile, and now a half mile this way we are going. We're going to be where my Uncle Lou lived.
Okay.
My goodness sake.
There's this school there. The football field and the school. It must be a school.
No.
No?
And that is our big school there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is on the corner of. Let me see now. We would go that way, Tony, when we get up to here.
Go straight like that way?
Yeah, we would go will be done. We would have to go back.
We'll see how far we can get.
Yeah, right here would be. Stop just a minute here. I think right there is where my Uncle Who lived. We would go in the woods over there and play.
Huh.
Yes, yes, that would be true. It would be, none of us is recognizable, so, you know.
I keep going straight there then. Let's go down a little further then, and I got that on video.
What was that? What did you take the video of? Was there a house there or?
Yep, there's a house there.
And here was called the Hermanson House, where my uncle Lou rented from him. He got part of the crop. Just like it. We used to walk right up here and go to the right into the woods. Yeah, all of this. And we're okay. When we get down here now, we're going to come to another, and we're going to intersection. We'll go to the left, and that will bring us to Highway 12. Dances on Saturday nights, you know, on Friday nights or whatever. What does this say now?
There it is. Hersey.
Yeah, Hearst. That's where I wanted to go into Hersey. So you take a left and go into Hersey, someplace. It should be a big road going into Hersey. A bigger road than this driveway. Oh,
Is that it?
I don't know if that's how I want to.
Did we miss it?
This used to be Stangville, they call it.
I bet it was back there, because now we're just going out of town now.
Well, let's see. Hersey, keep it going, because the worst thing that could happen is that we're going by Hersey, which we could go on the way back.
Yeah.
But down here is Knapp. I wanted to show you where we went to the dances down here. Knapp. And it was junction 128. Keep going on 12, I guess.
Straight ahead?
I guess so. It was Knapp. I don't. Okay, good. And then straight ahead back.
Wilson?
Oh, Wilson. Okay. Yeah, we're on Highway 12. This is the old highway before the 94 was put in. And right in here, around the corner about here, was Wilson nightclub, I guess they call it. Or would we have gone by Wilson?
It's up here 1 mile. Here it is.
Oh.
Up near the Town of Wilson, right here, a green sign. 209 people.
Yeah. And right down here, to the town is over on this side. And right here on the highway was the Wilson nightclub that we used to go dances at. And it would be right here, I would imagine.
There it is.
There it is. I want to just get a picture of Wilson nightclub. I guess if you want to.
Look at that. There it is.
I pull in because I can't see. Yeah, we used to pull into here's where we're parked, and in there was a nightclub. Yeah, this is it.
Wow. It's still here.
Yeah. And Wilson is down there, and we don't have to go to Wilson. Let's go back, because there's nothing to see in Wilson.
I'm gonna turn around and
go straight back where we came from.
Okay.
To Hersey.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And now we're at Hersey. Slow down now, way down, and slow right here. It used to be Stangville, and we used to come here and sit under the trees, right in here, sit under the trees and have outdoor movies.
Oh.
And we go to the right here. And there was a, oh, it's still there, the church or school or whatever.
Yeah, it's a church, 1915 it says.
No, it's still there. Well, now, this is Hersey as you see it, right here. My dad had his store on this street when we get down to where the buildings are, I think. Now I remember the highest building there, the brick one, was a tavern. Right on this side of, when you go across of the track here, on this side was where my dad had his store, and there was another store, and straight ahead and to this, to the right, this is a tavern, there's a tavern, and there's the Grey Goose would be right where that tent is there.
Oh.
The old Schillinger Tavern. Okay, right here it's gone. It used to be the Grey Goose Pavilion.
Huh.
Yeah. I guess that's, and then it will go up a little bit and turn to the left and come back. You know, this makes the block. I was just wondering if
should we drive up there?
Let me see now. There would be the house there, and the barn would be behind it, and then there's nothing.
Is that not the house? Is that
the house? Yeah, might as well turn around. There's nothing to see there. Up here to the cemetery, that's right on the left now, as we approach here. But I just wanted to see if the hilltop.
Oh, look at this other car coming. Another old one.
Yeah, they got something going on in Woodville, maybe. Hold it up here.
Okay.
Hold it up here. There should be a tavern.
Oh, Hilltop.
Here it is. Old Hilltop Tavern. That's Andy. The last I saw Andy, he was falling down. And Marion says, "Was that my dad?" And I said, "No, it wasn't." But it was.
Oh.
And we just kept on going to Woodville. But we used to play softball back here. We had the school's one.
Oh. Huh. Well, that's neat to see.
But now when we go out, there's a cemetery to the left.
Do I go down that way?
I don't know. Wait a minute.
Oh, it's across the street. It's over here.
Yeah, the cemetery's right there. I don't know. I think you do go down a little bit to get into it.
Down over there, yeah.
To get into the cemetery.
Shit.
I think. Yeah. Yeah, here you get into it.
Yeah.
Okay, now, yeah, the old Hilltop Tavern.
It still hasn't changed, huh?
Yeah, Woodville population 13, about 1,400.
Yeah, yep.
Look at that. All that was that gray house there before, you know. They added something on it. Okay, Tony, I would know an awful lot of the people, but I wanted just to show you Mary's brother is right, or is there a Jordan there? And her parents.
I don't see it.
It should be right in here, Jordan and...
There it is. Jordan.
Where?
It's got the purple flowers right straight in.
Oh, is that there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can't read it, but I can. Yeah. Take a picture of that.
I'm gonna go get closer.
Yeah. That's her brother.
Yeah, Andy. It says Andrew and Thilda. This is Andy and Tilly Jordan. Some beautiful flowers. Beautiful grave. There it is.
The railroad track that my dad worked at was right here on the right. And this, of course, was not paved at all. It was just a path with grass, a grass path. And our old dog Buttons would come from our house, which is right here behind the church, and meet him every day.
Oh.
And just sit and wait for him to come. That is the Baptist, the Lutheran church that you're taking a picture of. These houses, this house is not here at all. And you go a little bit further, and that house was built. So I'm recalling it. But here's our home. This is our home.
Let's see. Is that where whose house was that?
This is my folks, the only house they owned. And that front porch isn't closed now, but it was not. I wish you could back up a little bit and take a picture of...
You want me to get a closer shot of it?
The driveway, you see that the car is in front of an old barn.
Yeah.
That barn top was cut off by Al, and I helped a little bit, but mostly by Al and another fellow that works down there, lived here. But that was our backyard, and we used to play basketball above that car. And we did the boxing, and it had a haymow in there. But this is a house here my dad bought for $900.
Wow.
And Al put the indoor plumbing in it. We changed it to a gas furnace in the basement. We put a shower in the basement. It had a little attic upstairs, but that room on this side, that last window on this side is a small bedroom Al and I had. And then there's that little window, and then there's a bigger other one that was the parents. My dad and mother had that bedroom. And over on that side was the other side was living room.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is called the Madison House here. There's some old people that live here.
Huh. Very, very neat.
Yeah.
And then the church right across the street. Has that church always been there?
Yes, it has. It's a Lutheran church. And then it was of Sid Nelson and his wife Stella, and their two daughters, Shirley and Audrey, lived in this house. And my mother used to, if you would read her diaries, she'd say, Mrs. Hatch was over here today to talk to me. Oh, Mrs. Hatch lived there. And,
Wow.
but this is a street we were down to go to school. So you just go, it was never paved like this, of course. There's a nursing home over there, which is new, but to go straight ahead. All these homes are very familiar to me. This used to be a doctor's home. This was a Simonson home was built. This was a Repke home. This is a Norman Randall home. And there was a home that was owned by J.C. Johnson, who helped found the town. We would let's see now here. And there's the druggist used to live there. This is a co-op station. Now it's still a station. And
here's those cars.
And go straight ahead here. This was Guy Nelson's store was right there. They were the ones that were killed in the accident. Here was straight ahead where yeah, you could go into here. Straight ahead there was where we lived. Rental house against the railroad track. But here is where I was saying that we could go in and buy anything. You know, it's a grocery store, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the only store they have it. And a person could go in there if you could park in the shade a little bit.
Yeah.
There's no one around.
Try to park up here.
It hope have happened right here, Tony. That the accident happened.
Right up here's a big hill, looks like up there.
It might have been a little one there, but more likely it's over the top of this big hill.
That's a huge hill up here.
It could be, it could be right here, but anyway, it's one of these. but he was drunk, you know, and on the wrong side of the highway. And at that time, it was still a paved highway at that time, I think.
You weren't along, or was it just Clara and your dad, or your mom and dad in the car when it happened? Or?
Guy Nelson and his wife had a grocery store in Woodville, and they picked up my dad and mother to go to the city hall in Ballroom to see a movie. And they got this far and the accident happened. And they were both killed instantly. And my mother, my dad then was taken to Baldwin Hospital, but we were never able to speak to him because he was unconscious. We had to come from Des Moines. We had to drive.
Because you were in college?
Knowing that accident happened.
Oh, no.
And so when about a day after we got here, my dad passed away too. But my mother was still in the hospital and could not attend his funeral, which we had 3 or 4 days later. Years old and L10, we used to live right here on the other side of this river here, this bridge. And
should I go forward here?
let's see, we do. We should go to the left here, I think.
To the left here.
What is this?
That's that gas station we were at. Here's a tennis court.
We should be get back into Woodville. Maybe, with the.
That's the car show.
Yeah, okay. This was a stench card house next to ours. And he used to have a we lived there. That home right there, Tori, that's gray.
Oh, right.
That's where we lived. Rented. And
where do we go here?
I don't. That. I'm looking for the grace.
I see it right there. It's Johnson.
Johnson, that's it.
Okay.
There we are. I might fall here, I don't know.
I'm gonna help. We're at the gravesite of Clara Johnson and James H. Johnson.